You know what the worst part of living in a fascist dystopian hellscape is? The shit they put on TV. Let's do this.
Hey YouTube, in this video I'm just going over some of the troubles I'm having with my Rieju Ranger jetting. I've done some research online and I found other people that have similar issues. I have a 2022 Rieju Ranger and it came stock with two needles, a red needle with no name on it and the N1EF needle. And from the factory the red needle was in the carb. And I had a 155 main and a 35 pilot, and the needle was on the topmost clip, the clip position 1. And while the mid-range and top end on that setup ran great, the bottom end had a little bog if you let the RPM get too low and you gave a lot of gas, like it was a lean stumble. Just lost all power for a split second until you let off the gas and then it would start going again. It wasn't so bad when you're riding it, you didn't really notice it. I probably would have never even noticed it if I didn't buy a JD Jet kit, honestly. When I bought the JD Jet kit, I bought one for my Beta Cross Trainer and the Rieju Ranger, and I had really good experience with the Beta Cross Trainer. The jetting was spot on. But when I did the jetting for the Rieju Ranger, I did it to the instructions. I did the 38 pilot, the red needle, and clip position 4 and the 165 main jet, and I followed the directions. I'm at elevation about 600-700 feet, and it was pretty warm when I put it in, like 80 degrees maybe, and I had a lot of problems with the bike. Would not rev out at all. It had a really bad burble in the mid-range. The main jet seemed rich, the needle seemed rich, and I tinkered with it a little bit, and then I went back to the stock jetting, and then I switched to the N1EF needle. And one thing that I noticed though with the JD Jet kit is the bottom end was really good. It was just the mid-range and top end that was way off. And so when I went to the N1EF needle, I had the exact same experience as the JD Jet kit. It wouldn't rev out. It was the exact same settings almost. So what I ended up doing is I switched back to stock. I went up to a 40 pilot. Seemed to help the bottom end a little bit. It was much more resistant to that bog. And then for whatever reason I went back to the JD Jet kit and I started leaning out the needle. I thought the needle had to be rich. So I started tinkering with it. And in this video you're going to see me tinkering with it. I brought the bike up to Michigan and I'm riding around a bunch. And then in the following video I'm going to have my brother and I on the B-Loop. We're going to be doing some riding. And the bike performed really well, but it still has a slight mid-range stumble after I've been riding around for a while. It's almost like it loads up, and then when you wrap it a couple times and then you do like a half throttle roll on, it's okay. But if you ride it for a while and then you do a half throttle roll on, it'll stumble in the mid-range. It didn't do that with the stock jetting. So, pretty much what I've learned from my trip is when I get home, I'm probably going to switch it back to the stock jetting and try a 42 pilot. That seemed to work better. Regardless, with all this, if I ever take the bike to Idaho or somewhere with a lot of elevation, because I've been having so much trouble with the jetting, I'll probably have to get a smart carb. Honestly, I don't feel like tinkering with it anymore. If I don't have specific instructions to follow, it's really hard for me to dial the jet. I'm not a jetting expert, and the JD jetting instructions are not accurate at all. They're off, and for whatever reason my beta one was spot on, but these are off. And even in the owner's manual they give you a chart on how to jet it for a different elevation and temperature, but they don't tell you what jets to use. In my owner's manual there are no settings for the Ranger at all. I contacted my dealer and they gave me settings for the N1EF needle, and they don't work. They're the same as the JD Jet kit settings, pretty much. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe because the bike's Italian, whatever. Something got lost in the translation, and I should be able to dial this out. Just like I said, I'm not great with jetting, and it's going to take me a while to tinker with it. But if anyone has any luck with the Rieju Ranger, you know, please put a comment below. I know there's some people out there that may look at this video and you know, they may look at it for information to help them with their jetting. But so that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm just gonna let the video play, and I got some riding around I do with the jetting, and I tweak it a little bit, and we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Well, I made it up there, no problem. Let's go on the road and see how it does. Third gear on a roll on partial throttle. Yeah, it didn't bog down or something. trail though. Alright, round two, jetting the needle. We put in a JD jet kit on this, and it's real, seems like it's real rich in the mid-range. Top and bottom, perfect. We tried leaning the needle one clip, seemed like it helped. And I'm leaning on a second clip, so second from the top. I'm gonna give it a try. I got to warm it up some. We'll see how it is. Right now it's probably a little cold. We gotta warm up the motor, and then we'll take on the road. Yeah, that blubbering. When I do the third gear roll on, it just becomes a blubbering mess. Hold on here a little bit. Look here, we're in second gear. It's all sand here. A little slippery. Lots of front end. Yeah, get this yelling is proven to be a real pain in the ass on this bike for the JD Jet kit. It's colder today, it's only like 50. Alright, so let's go back now. Feels pretty second, want to blow tires. Third. Gummy tires. I don't know how well they do a stand. They feel pretty good. Alright, doesn't seem like it's as bad as before, but pull it top end, guys. So we'll turn around. We're on porch there. Go forth. Full clean. Almost clean. Go back to third. So first, second, third. Clean that time. That sand tries to block it down. Definitely no block. You know, my fear is I'm going too lean. But there's no block at all. Let's see. What's that? I think it's better. Now it's really warm.